Top of the morning to you. Welcome to day 75 and to your Sunday fix of BBLB. We are 2 short days away from crowning the winner of Big Brother 2010, everybody.
That's right, and we have got the semi-finalists, all fantastic, 4 of them here and ready to tell us about how it feels to have got so near, yet so far.
Indeed, and along with them, you've also got this little lot to look forward to.
Zig and Zag get to know themselves with BB7's favourite ghetto princess, Aisling.
The Trio Temptations was up to no good in the house yesterday. We'll be filling you in on all the details in the news.
And house duo The Count and Syndon will be playing us out with their brand new single featuring Mystery Jets at the end of the show.
So, Friday's eviction saw a genuine house romance cruelly torn apart. But don't worry, JJ, you'll be seeing John James again real soon. This is his Big Brother story.
I don't know why you would have missed it, but if you did, this is what happened to John James.
You call me JJ if you want.
All the girls fancied him.
He looks like David Beckham.
I think you're dead hot.
But he only had eyes for Josie. He even used the L-O-V-E word. He liked wearing women's makeup, didn't like wearing women's clothes.
I'll wear the dress. I'm not happy about walking around in high heels. Task over.
He liked showering and arguing.
But nothing better to do than pick a fight, so you usually find someone that you can just...
And said quite a few words we couldn't understand.
Skippy. Done mullet.
Well, there's quite a few words that we could.
You're pretty much wind, really. I'm a wizard.
And that was John James's time on BB.
So, in time on a tradition, before meeting our evicted housemate, nay, semi-finalist, it's time to welcome a man who spent 11 weeks staring at that stun mullet and agreed to sketch it whilst we chat. Hello, Steve. Steve, I'll be honest with you, there's not much competition on the gallery wall, all right? So it's all to play for here, Steve. Cool. Good luck.
Right, are you all ready to meet our first semi-finalist? He managed 72 days, 1 hour, 19 minutes and 54 seconds. But does he really give a rip that he's out? Here to tell us, it's Australia's answer to Golden Balls, John James!
Hello, John James.
Can you hear the music playing?
No.
It's music to Skippy.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Is that
fantastic.
okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not offended?
No, no.
Good.
John James has got 2 hats on today, everybody. Amazing. John, are you feeling at home? We were channeling your bedroom vibes, obviously. I don't know if you... Let's have a quick look at his picture from his bedroom. Look at that, covered in Beckham memorabilia. Are you feeling at home?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
All right, that's good news.
Now, on Friday, when you came out, you seemed a little bit like a rabbit in headlights. Were you slightly overwhelmed by everything?
Yeah, it was slightly overwhelming, but I don't really remember a lot. When you came out, you sort of blurred a little bit, so yeah, I don't remember a great deal.
And are you feeling all right now?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Is it nice to be reunited with your mum?
Yes.
She's become a big friend of the show, John James.
Yeah, so I've heard.
She's a very attractive lady. If you've not been watching the show this week, she was here on Thursday, just after you'd had that argument with Rachel.
Oh, yes, she would enjoy that.
She was not impressed, John James.
Wasn't she?
No.
She was not impressed. She told me she was going to be having a real quiet word in your ear about that.
Oh, that would explain the slap then, yeah.
Yes, that's what that is. Good.
Now, you claim to have only watched a few episodes of Big Brother.
Yep.
But you did seem to know it in minute detail. You knew how many mirrors there were. You knew when new people would be going into the house.
Yep.
So were you telling a few little porkies? Did you know more about it than you let on?
I honestly didn't watch that much of any series, including the Australian or English one. But yeah, I did a lot of research on last year's series, so
He was gemmed up. He knew what was coming.
Yeah, I knew most of what was going to happen. Yeah.
Now, John James, you kept on saying the whole way through. I mean, we don't actually have a count, but I'm assuming it's up in the thousands. You kept on saying you weren't interested in winning, okay, and that you were the only winner there anyway, right? From the start. I mean, surely coming out of the house this close to the final, you must be a little bit gutted. There must have been a bit of you that wanted to come out there to all the time.
Yeah, when I've come out now and I realise I do have a little bit of support, I honestly didn't think I'd have any at all.
You have a lot of support, by the way.
But yeah, so now that I've thought that I've got some support, I feel a little bit guilty for maybe some of the things that I did because they probably led to my eviction. But
what do you think specifically? What do you think went wrong for you?
I think I just got more argumentative, a little bit angrier.
It was incredible to see someone who was that argumentative actually get more argumentative. I didn't think it was possible.
Because we saw you in the beginning, and then you kind of really calmed down and settled, and then it just all kind of came up again.
Yeah, I don't know if people got more annoying or I just got angrier.
Well, it's a strange environment to be in.
So. It is, yeah, everything's like magnified, so everything's like, all your emotions are like times by 100.
Would you like to find out what the eviction night crowd thought went wrong for you?
Oh, look, why not?
OK.
I think John James went just because he caused way too many arguments.
The way he treated the girls, like especially Rachel, and I did think that was a bit disrespectful, and a lot of people kind of lost respect for him because of that.
I don't think anything went wrong for John James. I think he just carried on being who he was, and the real him came out.
Sort of everything went wrong for John James the last 2 weeks, and he himself said, you know, I sort of did have my finger on self-destruct, and he's got this weird sort of low self-esteem thing. I think he's probably been quite sport and he's used to getting his own way. He's just got this explosive temper and he says things, awful things. And I sort of think he just doesn't think before he speaks, and he really needs to start doing that.
Are you used to getting your own way?
So the same, yeah.
Davina mincing her words there, everybody. I wish she'd say what she really thought. You know?
Yeah. I figured that Davina wasn't a big fan when I went out and had my interview, but yeah.
Now, what about this whole thing with Corin this week? Because you wouldn't wear you don't like wearing any outfits. You wouldn't wear the ladies' outfit. You didn't want to wear the crab outfit, and then you started telling Corin that she couldn't wear her makeup.
No, that was.
Come on, man.
That's incorrect. She didn't want to wear her makeup.
You're incorrect, George.
If you watch the show, you would see that she didn't want to wear her makeup, and then after, I didn't want to, and then after she didn't want to wear her makeup, I thought, well, fuck it, I'm not going to do anything. Sorry for the swearing.
Whoa.
Yeah, we apologise to anybody we offended there. Let's move it along.
Let's move on. We've noticed that Corin isn't the only one who likes a bit of slap. You have become quite partial to the guy liner. So we were wondering if you would consider doing an advert for your favourite product. Possibly? Have a look at what we think.
OK, why not?
G'day, I'm good-looking, bleached Aussie hunt John James Parton, and I'm here to tell you about my fantastic new guy liner, Rage. Want to look your best for a pointless unending argument? Try Rage. Rage uses my patented waterproof technology, so you can have the confidence to cry in the shower for hours on end. And if all you little-eyed fellas are worried, relax. Rage is available for every eye type, from bulging all the way down to crab. Rage, the guy liner for real men who want to look like women, but are still really real men.
Again, we'd just like to apologise to anybody at home. A little profanity slipped out of John James's mouth there, but we're moving on.
So during the time of the World Cup task, it was about that time that you caught somebody's eye. So we've got to talk about Josie, of course, because she had a lovely little romance with her in there. How's it been without her for the last couple of days?
Yeah, it's been quite difficult. I didn't think it would be this hard, but obviously, yeah, not seeing her is obviously hard, but I thought it'd only be 4 days, but yeah, every day is
Has it
hard.
been strange sleeping on your own as well?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been hard, like not waking up with her.
There are a lot of Josie and John James fans out there that keep tweeting me, telling me to tell you. So
okay,
yeah.
John James, you were quoted in the papers today as saying you're going to propose to Josie. Come on, son. We all know that's just paper chat.
Yeah. She might not be out long enough, so I've heard. So I have to do it reasonably quickly. But no, I'm not sure how that came out, honestly. The question was asked. I think I just laughed, and that's what they came up with. So.
Right, okay.
But yeah.
You spent a lot of time together under the duvets, having a little cuddle and a little smooch, but things didn't really seem to progress from there. Why not?
Because you're in the Big Brother house and obviously everybody's watching, it probably wasn't the best environment to get like a... Yeah, you're not sure if anything's real until...
So were there definite smooches under the duvet?
There was a lot of like just playful kissing and stuff like that, like just pecking and stuff like that, yeah.
Just pecking. John James, everybody, give him a big round of applause. Lovely man.
Right, that's it for part one, but join us after the break when I will be going back into the house. I'm going back into the house, so I'll let you know how Josie's getting on.
No worries.
If you miss it, you miss out.
Hello and welcome back to BBLB. It's 11:39 here. We have John James as drawn by Steve. You can see his little I Love Josie hat there. It's all about Beckham, and I don't give a rip on his T-shirt. I think he's done very well there, Steve, hasn't he? Yeah. Yes. So it's nearly time for one of the finalists to win 100 grand at a place in Ultimate Big Brother. But which one of them will it be? Here are the numbers to call. And remember, it's vote to win.
For Andrew to win, call 09011 323 015. For Dave to win, call 09011 323 004. For JJ to win, call 09011 323 018. For Josie to win, call 09011 323 008. For Mario to win, call 09011 323 009. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline, other networks may be higher, and mobiles will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in Tuesday's final.
So that's how to get in touch, but right now it's time for the news.
I'm in the bedroom! Yesterday at 10:41, the fiendish Tree of Temptation struck again. His choice of victim, poor, innocent Andrew. How could he?
From now on, until further notice, whatever anyone asks of you, whatever anyone tells you to do, your answer must always be yes. You get me?
That's what it's yours.
One's fair.
1, 2, 3.
Glory.
So if Andrew literally had to say yes to anything, it really shouldn't have been his legs they were waxing. Oh. Obviously missing their weekly bit of backstabbing at 11:20 last night, Andrew and Josie decided to resurrect nominations.
Josie, could you please give the first name of the biscuit you're going to nominate this evening?
Well, I've had a serious think about this, and it's a really hard decision. My first nomination has got to be the custard cream. Not only does it want 2 biscuit wafers, but it also wants to be filled with custard as well. And I don't like greedy people. I don't like greedy biscuits. And really, it's getting right on my nerves.
Poor custard cream. He looked up to Josie and that's how she repays him. Makes me sick. At 11:46 last night, housemates thought that they were having a bit of a reunion with a couple of familiar voices. Appeared to come from over the wall.
Shh. Watch. That was John James. And that was John James.
It's Sam.
It's Sam! Come back!
We love you!
I love you!
This is Big Brother. Could all housemates make their way inside the house immediately?
John! I love you!
That's good.
All right, then you do. Love you back.
Oh, but was it our boys? We'll be clearing that up with little Sammy Pepper in just a minute. Andrew's success in his task yesterday means that today the housemates will be showered with goodness as Big Brother gives them their perfect day. How is this for a wake-up call?
Someone's here.
Oh, wow.
Breakfast in bed!
A word of warning to the housemates. Spending time with Anthea can seriously damage your mental health. Just ask Vanessa Phelps. That's it for the news. To stay up to date with all things Big Brother related, head to the website channel4.com/Big Brother. Now, Sam's bed is empty. They didn't want him here to begin with, and it seems that you lot didn't either, because on Friday night, little Sammy Pepper Pot was pushed out of the house. This is his Big Brother story.
I don't know why you would have missed it, but if you did, this is what happened to Sam. He came into the house and annoyed everyone.
Do you reckon we're going to be able to nominate Sam on Monday or not?
He annoyed Josie.
Josie, I really lie for you.
Shut up, Sam!
He annoyed Andrew.
You can't make other people feel bad.
Andrew seems quite feisty.
He annoyed Joe.
If I want a moment in here every day, I will.
He didn't annoy Dave.
You've been eating a lot recently.
Oh, yes, he did annoy Dave.
He's got to be the most annoying person I've ever
He
met.
really annoyed John James.
I'm staring at it like a stunned mullet. I trust him as far as I can throw him.
But then they became friends. And he annoyed Karen.
Welcome to Sam Pepper's Night of Hell, Corin.
You've ruined my last couple of days,
And then he left, and that was Sam's time on BB.
So, before we meet the man himself, it's time to welcome our pop star who's agreed to undertake the daunting task of drawing our graffiti artist, Joshua, a.k.a. the Count from Count and Syndon. Hello, Josh. Stiff competition from Steve today, let me tell you, Josh. Right, ready yourselves, people. We're about to meet another semi-finalist. He packed more into his 3 weeks in the house than most manage in 3 months. It's Big Brother's boisterous little brother, Sammy Pepper. Sammy Pepper, you all right, mate? Love this man. Now, we just saw in the news that there was some shouting over the walls, I think, on Friday night or yesterday night. Was it you guys? Was it you, Sammy Pepper?
Yeah, go on then, yeah.
But it was of course it was you. How you been feeling since Friday?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, like, pretty crazy experience.
What's the reaction been like out on the street?
I'm just, like, still in proper shock because I thought when I come out, everyone would really hate me.
Everyone's
and,
loving you, aren't they?
I thought they were all going to boo me when I come out, but, you know...
We had Lady Sov on the show on Friday. She was saying, right, and she likes girls generally, yeah? She was saying she would go over to, you know, she would go the other way just for you, Sammy.
Oh, yeah. That's an achievement.
Can you imagine those
right
two
there.
together? What a nightmare that would be. Now, you survived the eviction last week, but you're out this week. What went wrong? What went wrong in the last few days?
I don't know. Nothing really went wrong. I was still myself and that, and I'm not really...
Shall we see what the eviction crowd thought went wrong?
Go for it.
Let's have a look.
Sam Pepper got voted out because he was such an irritating, like, little brother figure in the house, and he would have been, like, irritating to me if I was in there.
Sam Pepper, absolutely brilliant housemate. I think he was the best housemate that we've actually had ever on Big Brother, but he let himself down a little bit when he went at Corin, I think.
I loved him. I wanted him in the final. But he was out of order this week again, you know, and he'd been out of order the first week with Josie, and he was out of order this week again with Corin. And it's a shame that he doesn't have that filter that sort of tells him to stop when he's being out of order, because when he's being nice, he's lovely. But anyway, so he's a Wally, and he could still be in the final if he just reined it in a bit.
I'm a Wally.
Oh, so you're a Wally?
Yeah, I'm a Wally.
Right, OK, so why did you go at Corin this week? What was up with her? Because we think that might have been the turning point, mate.
Well, I don't know, like, everyone else in the house that was good to annoy, it kind of left, and I just...
So what was
Corin would have the best reaction, so I just thought I'd play some pranks and that. It weren't anything personal.
Now, what about Josie? When you went in, obviously, she was the kind of big matriarch figure in the house, and you really went at her, and then all of a sudden it kind of turned around and you two became friends.
Yeah, like, the problem was, when I was one of the 6 that was going to go in and then I didn't go in, after that they were all saying things like, you know, don't like walk, because if you walk, Sam will come, and they were all saying stuff like that. So I was like pretty angry. Well, I was angry first of all that she didn't get me. Oh, I was bitter. I was just a bitter person. And then when I went in, I released my anger. And then
you got it out of you, and then it was
and then me and Josie still had little arguments through the series. But
what do you think about John James and Josie? Is it for real? Don't mince your words now, Sam Pepper.
I genuinely do think it's...
He's mouthing no at me. He's mouthing no at me when the camera turns off.
I genuinely do think it's for real.
How obviously, when you went in there, you were saying, I want to go in there, I want to cause a lot of trouble, yeah? Do you think you lived up to that?
I don't know. Well,
of course he did, guys. Let's have a little look at this.
He's right until tomorrow night. He's gonna fart in people's faces. Yeah.
I really smell garlic now.
Sam, don't do things like that. It's disgusting.
That will teach her. Don't start this game, Josie, because you will lose.
Yeah.
You make one of my wigs a fair.
He's a nasty little.
She'll like the attention.
Half of me wants to give me a clip round here. I really do.
You're like my idol.
Now, Sammy. Gotta love the boy. One of Big Brother's friends was particularly impressed. Have a little listen to this. Hello?
Psst, oi, Pepper Pot. It's me, the tree. Listen up. As you know, I don't like housemates, as a rule. But can I tell you a secret?
Go on then.
I blooming love you, Pepper Pot.
Oh, I love you too, Tree.
You're
I miss
my
you.
kind of housemate. Naughty, cheeky, good at doing secret stuff. It's just a shame that idiot Big Bro didn't put you in there earlier. Imagine the mischief we could have got up to.
We could have. I miss you, Tree, so much.
Listen, I've got something to ask you.
Go on then.
Them chopping me down and turning me into a bleeding chest of drawers has knackered my reproduction system good and proper. Pepper Pot, will you be the son I've never have?
Tree, you don't understand how much this means to me.
So, will you?
Yes, Tree. I'd love to be
it's a beautiful thing, guys. Thank you, Tree. Sammy, I know it's a touching time for you. Had you stayed in there? Did you have anything kind of special up your sleeve for the final?
I don't know. I don't normally plan stuff. It just happens.
We read a report that you were going to do one of the windows or the mirrors.
Yeah, like I was tempted, but you know, mirrors. You know, I might have killed a cameraman or something.
You would. So how prudent of you not to have done that.
Yeah.
Are you angry at all that Andrew and JJ are still in there and you're not?
I'm not angry. I'm pretty shocked that JJ's in now. I always thought Andrew was going to be in the final, but JJ I was pretty shocked about. Yeah, so.
Sam Pepper, everybody. Join us after the break when Zig and Zag will be joined by BB7's Ashleen and Emma will be chatting lip gloss, late night rendezvous and loving it with Corin. Stay right where you are. Welcome back. It's 11:55, so the final of Big Brother 11 is just over 48 hours away.
Oh, I'm buzzing.
I know you are, Corin. 5 of them remain. Who wins, you decide.
Oh, you're buzzing.
Kind of. Here are the numbers to call, and remember, it's vote to win.
I'm loving it, George. I'm loving it.
For Andrew to win, call 09011 323 015. For Dave to win, call 09011 323 004. For JJ to win, call 09011 323 018. For Josie to win, call 09011 323 008. For Mario to win, call 09011 323 009. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline, other networks may be higher, and mobiles will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in Tuesday's final. So come on, people, get voting. Right, now, Corin was well and truly buzzing on Friday after you lot told her to buzz off. This is her Big Brother story.
Corin Forshaw. I don't know why you would have missed it, but if you did, this is what happened to Corin. She educated the house.
Just a pound cake on its own, it's just a muffin.
It educated her back.
Vocabulary. I've probably just said it a little bit wrong. Vocabulary.
Shame her biology wasn't so hot.
That I could be pregnant, like, and I'm a bit 8.
But your girlfriend's a girl.
One girl that liked her was Rachel, who gave her a nice day.
Try not rub my eyebrows off.
Was she buzzing?
Oh, I'm buzzing.
Buzzing.
Absolutely buzzing.
She liked JJ.
He's fit.
But nothing really happened.
I don't fancy Corin.
She didn't like John James, and boy, did she let him know.
I've never met anyone so arrogant as you. I love it.
And that was Corin's time on BB.
All poised and ready to attempt a caricature of our Corin is a man who is all too familiar with operating guy liner, but can he use a humble pencil? Only time will tell. It's John James. Are you ready? Ready to go? Good. Right. Are you ready to meet our only female semi-finalist? Good. She managed 72 days and 37 minutes in there and was loving every second of it. It's the totally tantastic Corin! Are you feeling at home?
I'm loving it, yeah.
I thought you'd to be loving it.
Yeah, that's quite clean though for me, you know.
Have you been loving it since you got out of the house on Friday?
Oh, I've just been like loving it.
What have you been doing?
Like, oh God, how ridiculous.
Loving it.
But everything, like, even though I've not been up to like that much stuff, but just like seeing the people and like everyone's just been so nice and I've just loved it. Like, I can't put it into words. As mint as it was in that house, like, to come out and to get like the reception that I got, like, is absolutely amazing.
So why do you think you're sitting here?
Like, I just don't know, like, but I'm glad I'm sat here, you know, because I'm glad I got to the end of the show and that's all I wanted. Like, when I was up on week 5, I thought, oh, I don't want to go, I want to stay, I want to stay. Like, I stayed to the end. I missed out on 3 days. Like, 3 days of fun, but it's only 3 days.
Do you want to find out why our eviction crowd thought that you came out on Friday?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
She was just a hyper chick all the time. I'm loving it, I'm buzzing. But apart from that, she didn't really have anything else going for her.
She says buzzing all the time, and I always say buzzing all the time. So I was disappointed to see her obviously get evicted tonight. It's a bit of a shame.
From getting a hard time from John James, she gave it back to him and she sort of gave him quite a hard time this week. And what I think happened was she underestimated the power of John James's girl following, who literally didn't matter what he did.
Oh,
I think Davina's quite right. If it had been vote to win, I think the final lineup would have been a very different story. And I don't think you would have gone on Friday. I think you'd still have been there.
Wow, that's fine.
But you and Josie were the only girls in there.
Yeah.
So what do you think you two had that the others didn't?
I don't know, like, I can't believe it.
Because the girls dropped really quickly in that house.
The girls dropped really quickly and a lot of them walked as well. I don't know, like I can see about Josie why she had to stay, but like myself, I don't know, because I don't know, I was just me in the state.
We think we might know why you're so popular. We think it's called the Corin factor.
Oh, right.
Have a look at this.
Controversial argument. I love it. I love the words now that I come out of an air. How meant that controversial. You can feel the gloomliness, can't you, in the house? Words like roll off my tongue and I love it. It's cringeable. Cringeable. Just absolutely cringeable. And blah blah blah. It's like a dictionary. My hair looks proper scrag bag now, Joe. This rate, I'll be able to shop at Harrods with the vocabulary that comes out of my mouth. Gives you more inspiration, doesn't it? Inspiration, determination, exclamation.
Could you put the new words that you've learnt into a sentence for Big Brother?
There wasn't many heated arguments. We didn't get into any controversy. But forthright, I could see something happening in the near future.
Now, this week, you kind of got involved with stirring up a little bit of trouble with John James when you told him that Nathan was going out with Rachel.
Yeah.
Did you expect it to blow up in the way it did?
I don't know what I expected. I didn't think to feel what I expected. All I thought is, I can't wait to see the look on your face because, you know, what made me laugh about the whole situation is he was that rude and he wasn't bothered that he'd been rude. He was only bothered when he found out Nathan, that could step up to the mat, was going to take him on. Then he wanted to apologise, not to the person he said it to, but to the guy that was going to, you know, give him some stick.
OK.
So,
OK,
that's what
OK, let's not have an argument. I take it you haven't made friends. Right, have you made friends with Rachel, your girlfriend? Is everything OK with you guys?
Like, I've spoke to Rachel a few times, you know, and I think I'm going back home on Thursday and we're going to have something to eat and that and have a chat and, like, see what's going to happen.
So you're not sure what's happening?
We both, like, we're just going to have a chat about it, we don't know. Yeah.
Right, OK. Did you know that after the Ignore the Obvious task, you were favourite to win?
I can't believe
How
it.
amazing is
that? Is, like, I am loving that because, like...
Are you buzzing?
Yeah, I am buzzing because no way did I ever think anyone would think I'd win it. Like, it's amazing.
You've got a whole lot of fans out there, Corin. There are so many people.
Funny.
And one of your fans is little Sophie Webster from Corrie.
No way.
Yes,
yeah.
who has a message for you.
Oh my God, Corin, I can't believe you're out. Do you remember me? It's Brooke. I used to wash your hair on a Saturday morning. I'm sorry you've been evicted, but we're all massive fans of you on Corrie set, and we do love you. Do you love it? Buzzing!
So in the house, there were a couple of people that really knew how to press your buttons.
Yeah.
John James, obviously, and Sam Pepper.
Yeah.
But who wound you up the best?
John's comments and the things he done made me more sad than angry. And Sam's, I know he's having a fun, and underneath all that, like, he's a really fun guy, but that upset me because I thought I've held on to my makeup and my hair and stuff, and I didn't want it to be a mess like for the eviction, because no one wants to look like a bag of rags when you feel like it anyway. But, but then if I was going to be honest, like, I may as well just say, like, probably John, you know.
Because it was maybe a little bit more personal.
Just because, yeah, it was personal, and, like, I didn't see why he didn't like me, and I could always constantly hear him having digs at me, and I find it hard to, like, defend myself and be, you know, so, yeah.
Well, I hope that the two of you are going to make friends.
Yeah, we are friends.
So what's next for Corin?
I don't know. I'm going on the sunbed today. You've
done a Sunday photo shoot.
Yeah.
Will you be venturing into lads mag territory?
Like, well, we're going to have to see, like, but, you know, hopefully, like, I'll get
They're going to want her, are they?
Yeah.
They are! Corin, thank you so much.
Thank
Give
you.
it up for Corin, everyone. Right, now it's over to the workshop where Zig and Zag are joined by Big Brother 7's Aisling, and we will see you after the break.
Yeah. You better know yourself. It's Aisling.
Wow. Aisling, how are you?
Oh, I'm grand. I'm so excited to meet you both. It's like I've met my heroes. You know what I mean?
Are you Swedish? Yeah, you Swedish.
What is that?
No, I'm Irish. Aisling Hagen is the most Irish name you'll ever get.
It is, actually.
You should try doing the accent sometime.
Ah, yeah, funny. Yeah, you're funny.
Now, Big Brother 7, right, had a lot of very strong personalities like Pete and Nikki.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Nikki.
Grace. Were you worried about the competition, Aisling?
No, never. As
Never?
if. What?
How did you put up with Nikki's tantrums?
I can't get my MP3 player to work! Oh, that was hard. That was
How?
really hard. I don't know. I just put my mother-in hat on and just saw her as a baby.
Ah.
Tried to, you know, mollycoddle her and make her
That's
feel
the best way to do it.
Shrill voice,
Yeah.
extreme temper, and constant whinging.
Yeah, like any child.
Of course, Big Brother 7 had two houses, the real house and the house next door. Who were the better group?
The real house, definitely.
The real house.
Well, because the house next door were like new people and they weren't my friends. I just met them. It was cool. I was happy not to get evicted. But my real friends were next door.
We're in the real house.
Real house.
Yeah.
What was the worst task do you think the Big Brother set you?
Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, no, it's easy actually. It was definitely.
It's not so hard then.
It was definitely in the house next door when I had to evict someone for real. That actually killed me. I was tortured.
Tortured?
I was a tortured soul, lads. You know what I mean? I was for a long time after that.
That's not getting
Does anyone
tired, is it?
understand that accent?
What?
I
I'm
haven't a clue
sorry,
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
so excited.
What's it like?
Maybe
What's
not.
it like going to the loo with 5 million people watching?
It's really, really strange. It's really off-putting. Some people couldn't do a poo for about 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah, honestly.
That's
some people
rough.
were like holding it in. Yeah.
Do you know, I couldn't even go. I can't even go even if my toothbrush is watching. That's how bad.
That's what some of them are like in there.
Oh no. Some housemates just fade away, never to be heard of again.
Yeah.
Spiral.
Spiral.
But you've managed to stay in the limelight. What's been the most fun thing that you've done since being in Big Brother?
Yeah.
Definitely 100% meeting you two.
Princess!
Irish ghetto princess, right?
Right.
Right.
Are you really friends with Charlie Brooker, Amy Winehouse, and Mike Tyson? Because you know that. Because that's a come down with me. I'd like to see.
You know what? It's so true. That would be an interesting come down with me.
You're very showbiz. Are you actually friends with these people?
Yeah, of course I am.
Well, do you know what? She's definitely the girl who knows herself.
Exactly.
It's BB7 Ghetto Superstar Princess Aisling! Aisling!
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back. The time is 12:12. So Friday saw ex-serviceman Steve get his marching orders, and this is his Big Brother story.
Stephen Gale.
I don't know why you would have missed it, but if you did, this is what happened to Steve. He didn't say much during the day, but he made a lot of noise during the night.
For a level of snoring resembling helicopters and hovercrafts and jumbo jets.
They called him the Baron.
Hey, Baron. Steve, the Baron Gill.
Then Keely came to the house and he liked her for a bit.
He's just got that thing about you that makes me go funny.
But then he didn't.
Pocket poison.
Steve, stop being nasty because I've done nothing to you today.
And then she left. He was good at tasks and frightening people. He was still their Baron.
Let's give it to BB11.
And that was Steve's time on BB.
Right, before we meet the Baron, it's time to high-five the pesky little scoundrel who's going to depict him in his Big Brother's resident artist, Sam Pepper. Sam! Sam! Kane, your graffiti mate, says you're terrible at art.
Yes, this is a true story.
All right, well, I hope you pull your socks up today and make a good effort then. I didn't expect you to say that.
So, the big daddy of the house has gone, leaving the kids in there to fend for themselves. But their loss is most definitely our gain. Please welcome Steve!
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
All right, Baron. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
You have been in that house for a very long time. What's it like being out? Must be lovely.
Yeah, it's great, yeah. Seeing a lot of pressure lifted off you. It's, you don't realise how much pressure there is in there.
Had a haircut?
Yeah, just.
Some facial
which is quite
haircut?
Cool. Yeah, facial haircut, yeah,
It's
as
all
well,
gone.
yeah.
Number
Got
one
rid of
all
it.
over.
Yeah.
Now, Stevie, you obviously were in there. You got through it without any evictions right up until the end. It's quite an achievement. Are you slightly gutted that you didn't make it through to the final?
No, I'd always said I'd go as far as everyone wants me to go. I wanted to get to week 10. That was my aim. I got to week 11. Nearly got to the final. So
Yeah.
happy days.
Do you want to find out what the eviction crowd thought of you on Friday
I'd
night?
love to, yeah.
Okay.
I just think the problem with Steve was he'd gone as far as he could have gone.
I think Steve was a little bit too boring. Could have formed some friendships with some other more exciting characters in the house and made himself a little bit more exciting himself, to be honest.
Because he was too much of the daddy of the house. He was just protecting everyone, and nobody wants to watch that. They want to watch arguments and people flirting. So he was just background material.
His exit made me cry. I haven't heard a crowd cheer like that for anyone. I can't really think of anything that he's done wrong. I just think he didn't do enough.
Do you think that's fair, Steve? Didn't do enough?
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Done what I wanted to do when I didn't want to do anything. Done exactly what I wanted to do.
OK, now, Stevie, one thing the finalists will not be missing is this.
Steve,
That's
it's
not me.
pretty full on.
It's incredible, isn't it,
That's
Steve?
can't possibly be that.
How
must be
your
you,
wife puts up with it, I've no idea. Now, we were so impressed. We made it available as a ringtone. 8,000 viewers shows it online. How about that, guys? State of the nation. People are crazy.
Oh, Steve. Now, here at BBRB, we were absolutely convinced that you would get the golden ticket to the final. Do you think you deserved it more, or were you expecting to get it, do you think?
No, I definitely weren't expecting no free pass. Really, the way they did it, we didn't really get a lot of time.
No.
We all thought Josie would be there anyway, so the easiest thing was to give it Josie.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been, I think, obviously a stronger lineup if you'd have been there for the final.
Yeah, could have been, but coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Exactly. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Great song by Beverly Knight, by the way, a couple of years ago. And you, of course, were the daddy in the house. You commanded respect right the way through. Have a look at this, Steve.
Feels like the Baron has got power of the Big Brother house again.
You know, I really, really respect Steve.
What's your plan of action, Steve?
Just go out there and scare the hell out of them. Just be careful what you say and where you say it, man.
He's the big daddy.
He's Papa Steve.
That's why he's the Baron.
The Baron and Baroness is our other title.
The Baron is fully aware of what's going on.
I mean, massive respect to Steve.
I always feel like the need to stay on his good side.
It's hard to be scary when you look as soft as me, BB.
I like that.
You were pretty comfortable in that role.
Yeah, I was, quite chilled out, yeah. It's pretty much well I'm home, really.
I was going to say, you've got loads of kids at home anyway.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Same.
Yeah.
Steve, every year there's somebody that completely excels at the tasks, and this year it was most definitely you. You led the BB High task, you beat Titan, you led the basketball team, you won the Bullseye task, you won your save and replace task. So did it come easily to you?
Yeah, it was all fun, wasn't it? Just all like little games. I think the best thing was obviously Titan and doing the musical. Titan was quite scary though, wasn't it? You know, even though it was just a robot.
You were fantastic
though
scary, when you did the BB High task.
Yeah, that was cool.
Who knew that voice was going to come
I didn't expect
out?
to get that, but you know, I've been known to sing a little bit.
Stevie, what have you learned from your time in the house?
Not to do it again.
Really? That's it.
It's a good job it's ending then. Now, we know that during your time in the house, the one thing that you missed most was your family, and you were genuinely moved when you got your messages from home. We happen to have some of them here this morning, so please give it up for Ike, Tiger, Chico and Pinky. Steve Skid!
Come round the front. Come round, boys. Come round here. Oh, you come and sit down. Look. Is it nice to have your daddy back? Yeah?
Kiss.
Are you happy to have him home? Oh, look at this little one. Hello.
Are you all right, Steve?
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah.
Can
you wave
That's great. All right, listen, give him a big one. Steve, everybody. Steve and the kids. Beautiful stuff.
That is your lot for this afternoon, but make sure you tune into the main show tonight at 9 o'clock on Channel 4 and join us over on E4 tomorrow at 6 o'clock when these guys will be back and Sam will be giving you a backstage tour of the studio. And in the meantime, check out online to find out all what's going on.
Now to play us out with their brilliant new single After Dark, which is released. It's out now. It's the Count and Syndon featuring the Mystery Jets. Take it away, boys.
We never had a heart-to-heart, but you still call me up after dark. We never had a heart-to-heart, but you still call me up after
Hands in the air like the waves of the sea. Walls drip with sweat and we move to the beat. You got the list, so the drinks are on me. There's a queue for the ladies that bends round the street. I'm in your pocket with coins in the key, while you're in the crowd cause you're so love to tease. Round about midnight, pretend I'm not here. Come 2 a.m. and you whisper in my ear.
We never had a heart-to-heart, but you still call me up after
The music is loud and time travels fast. Things that feel good are things that don't last. While you go up looking for friends in the dark, I try to hold on to my drink and my heart. I'm in your pocket with coins in the key, while you're in the crowd cause you so love to tease. Round about midnight, pretend I'm not here. Come 2 a.m. and you whisper in my ear.
We never had a heart-to-heart, but you still call me up after
We never had a heart-to-heart, but you still seek me out after dark. Now you've torn me tooth and claw, but you still got me coming back for more.
We never had a heart-to-heart, but you still call